Cool. So Gervonta Davis is going to be taking on Rolando Romero, also known as Rolly. Today, well, obviously, you in the UK is going to be our Sunday, but obviously out there you in the US it's going to be obviously a man's Saturday. What do you guys think about this fight? Make sure you guys like the video, share the video, drop your comments in the comment section below. Make sure to share this video on all platforms: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all over. Make sure you hit that share button and also drop your comments, because I'll be checking out the comments to see what you guys think about this fight. Gervonta Davis versus Rolly. It's been like an interesting build-up. They did the weigh-in. Tank tries to push the man off the stage, and the way, what's his name, Rolly was trying to respond like, should I even call him Rolly? I just call him Rolando, big man. Let's call him his real name, Rolando. That's what it is, Rolando. He was moving a bit. His response looked a bit like he wasn't really gonna, those ones when someone's like, they look like they're trying to do something but he's not really on it. It looks like if the guards left him, was he gonna do anything to Tank? No, he wasn't, man. Like all these theatrics. Let me tell you what's gonna happen in this fight. Let me tell you, man, what's gonna happen in this fight. I watched back his fight, Rolando's fight against, I think, is it Yigit? And I watched his fight against Sparrow, his last two fights, and his resume is unbeaten. He's won 14 fights. There's no real like big names like he's really fought, like, on his resume. And his typical style for me, he likes to load up on his shots, likes to be the aggressor, and he's been able to do that with a lot of the people that he's fought, because they're just nobodies. They're people like they're used to taking losses. Maybe they haven't got the punching power, nothing to really make him be like, oh, let me not rush in there. But if he's gonna carry that same style that he's been using to fight some of these guys, or in his previous last two fights, I fight Tank, he's gonna find himself on the canvas. I'm just putting it straight, because he loads up for me in reckless abandon. He doesn't seem to care about counters coming through or shots coming through. I'm very sure that in his camp they probably looked at that to say like, okay, let's not do this, or let's not do that, or let's not, in order to just not give Tank unnecessary opportunities, because we know Tank's got the punching power. We know if you give this guy an unnecessary opportunity to counter you, you're going to be on the canvas, or your legs are going to be gone. So why give it to him? So this is something that Tank, they've probably done their film. They've definitely done their film study. Watch this guy. They know the shots to look for. Look when Tank fought Leo Santa Cruz, was looking for the uppercut all night. They've probably seen how open he is. Just Leo Santa Cruz, another guy. He likes to open up the hands, throwing shots, sometimes with reckless abandon and stuff like that. You do that, you're gonna get tagged. Like, he's gonna fight. They've done the film study. They've watched this guy, and they're probably thinking, yo, if he does this or he does that, this is when we're gonna try and land this counter left hook, or we're gonna try and land this counter uppercut when he's coming in. And listen, the worst guy to say you're going to be swinging big bombs with like that on the inside is someone like Tank, because the guy can just like, before you know it, you're just on the floor. And I'm telling you now, if this guy gets dropped, Romero gets dropped, let me tell you the reason why he's going to get dropped. He's going to come in there, hyped, let me get to try and knock Tank out. And sometimes Tank, it looks like deceptively like you're landing shots on him and things like that, or he's slipping shots, maybe they're hitting the gloves and you think you're having success, giving you unnecessary confidence. You're coming in there, next thing you know, you'll find yourself on the canvas. I'm telling you, you don't need to be getting clipped unnecessarily by this guy. And these are not Gervonta Davis is not some of these tin can tomato cans or people that are scared of you. This guy is not scared of nobody. The only thing I'll say for Gervonta Davis is that I want to see more with the so-called kings of the light heavyweight division. I want to see him there with Devin Haney. I want to see him there with Ryan Garcia. I wanted to see him there with Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko. These are four names that I need to see him fight. But, let's be real. We know that Tank can still punch. And if Romero's going to come in there throwing all his shots and thinking he's just going to let the hands go, anyhow, and he's just going to land the way he wants, and there's going to be no consequences of doing it, he's got to come in there with educated pressure. Use that jab. He's got range. He's taller than Tank. Like at the press conference, obviously I saw Tank. He was wearing those big shoes. Like at the, I don't know which was it, the press conference. Where was it? Some big. These men that they wear these big shoes, The souls are thick as hell. Then they're trying to look like they got height with people. You know, Romero's taller than Tank, so he should be using his jab. You know, he should be working his way into the fight. Should not be just come on, man. You have to be just to be sensible. He doesn't need. He's 14-0. He doesn't need to allow inexperience to, you know, I'll just make this fight be a learning fight for him. Not to say, oh, next time I've learned that I shouldn't do like this. They run through the game plan. For him to be successful, he needs to work his way into the fight, start with the jab, and he'll get his openings because he's not feather-fisted. Like, remember, like, he's, you know, he can, you know, if he lands some shots, I've seen some of his fights, he's not feather-fisted. If he catches you in, you know, in the right spot, you could be on the canvas yourself. And, you know, we've seen Tank, he has been hit. He's been hit by Leo Santa Cruz. You know, obviously it is boxing. You're going to get hit, but you don't need to be getting hit by people who can, you know, punch quite decent. So if Romero works his way into the fight, opportunities present themselves, then he might be able to land those shots that he wants to land. But you shouldn't force it. You're forcing it, giving Tank unnecessary opportunities. The same thing, Tank, he just needs to do what he's always been doing, working his way into the fight, using his power shots, make this guy feel the power. Let him know that I'm not these tin cans and some of these guys that are scared of you that you've been fighting. I've got the power to put you out. You know what I'm saying? So he's to let him know that, even if the shots are hitting the gloves, he's gonna know that. Listen, Romero's gonna know that I don't need this kind of shots landing on my chin. Like, what? You don't need that. So that's pretty much how he should approach it. And I'm telling you now, those opportunities to land those power shots for Tank, it's a tool. They're gonna present the opportunity, and you need to see how Romero's chin holds up when they land. So let's see what happens, man. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me see what you guys think about Gervonta Davis versus Rolando Romero, also known as Rolly. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Like the video, share the video, spray the good stuff across the channel, and let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section below. Cool.